Things are likely to get pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Just like the old days.
Back
Take some
again.
time to adjust while you...
And now
With
we
everything
have to
going
go
on right now, we
save
simply...
Wanda. We've got our team. So we're gonna go on in. Oh,
Given
yes,
the
I made my cat
fluctuations
to
in
the
the
right
astral
downstairs.
spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about... Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials,
Yes.
that issue with
Yes,
the zoning
Stephen,
commission.
very good.
But this time, it feels
Stop talking and
different.
actually...
I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Limbo portal.
Knowing how selective the suns can be, I'm honored to have been given this opportunity to join them.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Any more questions?
Sweet, let's go in. We don't have time.
You're standing in limbo,
Oh, great.
nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a
Safe place outside, I'm assuming.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel. Sure, let's change.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
The light is on our side. Appreciate it. I'm on it.
Play, you got.
You kissed the mother with that mouth? You asshole. Your mother.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Playtime's over. Come get it. We will not fail. For victory!
I won't be dispatched.
Ah, the main course has arrived.
gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Ought to make things interesting.
Prepare yourself.
Get me out of here!
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change. Let's try this. I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Delivering service! Follow my lead!
Wanda is calling out. I feel her struggle. I need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
Hail that!
Follow my duty.
You have earned this!
Weak, even for Hydra.
Move back! I'll handle it!
Everything according to plan. Let's give it a go. I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you, fair warning.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Here it comes.
That's the spirit. me show you the way.
That's one hell of a move.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail! Oh, God.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Okay, season Venom.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. Watch I haven't felt this good in years.
Make you feel regret.
You were too weak for this fight.
We will crack your tiny bones. Worming only brings us.
Stop this guy already!
Even we have our limits. This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brain.
On the rest of the mother's children, so chatty.
Just what this battle requires. Let me show you the way.
Leave some for the rest of us.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change. This will end. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Look how fragile you are.
I will.
Ow.
And fly, but save some for the others.
Okay.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Of preparation.
No pain.
Let's give it a go. Sometimes I even impress myself. Watch closely. This should aid me in my fight. You've invoked the wrath. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
So we got laid back.
First you die, then we eat. Tasty human burrito.
Oh, chemical blade.
Like
That's
being
brilliant.
stuck in a wad of demonic.
Okay, I'm believing you. That's okay. Ow.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And Lilith is vegetarian.
Pain is angering.
This shall be of great help.
Fragile? The nurse fragile as you. Not too strong for you.
Stain my cloak.
That actually hurt.
Regroup and await reinforcements. You should not have come here, little hunter. Your friends cannot help you. Mother may have claim on your soul, but your brains shall be ours. You're on the move.
The reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
You had your chance to escape.
Do not touch us! No time to lick our wounds.
Their best was still not enough for us. No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey. What?
Hey, big guy!
Yeah, good man.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Okay, so we've got 1 star for that, so... Oh, cool, we've actually got like... We actually get comments. That's pretty cool. Ah. Yeah, these loading screens are a little bit slow.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Ooh, 10 star. Okay, so we got magic now.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Fair enough, right. Let's find Star.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted.
Okay, well let's go inside and talk to
Hunter, you look scathed. Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
Fine, I'll talk to you, buddy.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Yes, that's clearly why he wants you with him.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Cool. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Okay, I'm tempted to actually...
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
The Wonder Man rule. Cool. So now we've got a map, so you can explore this area a little bit more now. Here's our heroes in our team. We've got Doctor Strange, obviously, Blade, and Hunter, and Iron Man. Yeah, so we've got some nice stuff so far. We haven't got much, but we've got a few bits. Explore your closet.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
You can dress up as... You can dress... Well, we can't because we don't have enough, but here's Iron Man out. Tony Stark up there. Yeah, we get that one. New work.
We were all so happy then.
Agatha, Sarah. Oh, it's Agatha Harkness, isn't it?
We were all so happy then.
I can't afford to upgrade anything. So I have to spend it on stupid. Well, I think that's pretty much as much as you can do.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Cool, let's sleep.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
Yes. So, I can pet the dog. Good hellhound. Oh.
We'll talk more later.
Sound
But for
went
now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Hunter. Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
Let's see what
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Yeah, I thought that was
Still think it could have used a cloak.
bit Moonlight. Very Moonlight. But it's pretty good.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak? I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
You know what?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
You seem well-adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Alright, let's talk Strange quick. And we'll do like little side
Hunter, your
and then
new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know.
Okay.
If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that.
Really?
In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Don't it? I was gonna do,
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Still doing idle animation. What exactly is Venom?
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Ah, I see.
The Eye of Agamotto.
Interesting.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Don't pick me now. Take your pick, Hunter.
I'm happy to help.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
I'm gonna end it here because it's starting to go pretty long. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you've made it this far, like and subscribe. I've been Ash, this has been Running Anime, and goodbye. It does look like midnight, doesn't it? Ah, what have I made?